We're almost done. That's what I'm feeling right now is tears.
Tears.
That's what we all feel when we know we're near the end of days.
Tears of happiness because we're almost done, and tears of sadness because of this game. If that texture and that clock looks terrible.
It really did.
Where did I think I could go?
This is what happens when people didn't
I thought I
days.
could go in a better game.
I could be a boss in the end, or I could be a secret boss in the final mix of 2, in the final boss of Recoded.
Every time I see the hills before the character model, I'm still gonna think of Zexion there.
She's gonna summon KH3, I'm like, heals, oh my god, Zexion's back!
Everyone thinks it's Shion, but it's Zexion instead. He does come back in Dream Drop Distance though, doesn't he? His original body. It's him, Zaldin, Lexius, and Axel, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Roxas.
So that pretty much assumes that they probably won't be 13 Darknesses then.
Yeah.
We don't see Demix though, so he could be back. Vector to the Heavens is such a great song.
Days soundtrack overall is underwhelming because it just reuses a lot of tracks, but the track that does have its great, like, it has Shion's theme and this theme, and they're just great.
You have poured so many memories into me.
This is another what the fuck is going on here.
It's a scene I cannot take seriously at all, just because what we're about to see is
Look at me, Roxas.
it's just weird.
What do you see? If you see
You're
somebody
seeing
else's
sorrow on a
face,
female's body. That's a bit
face.
weird.
then that means I'm almost ready.
But Vector to the Heavens
puppet will have to
sort of
play her
makes up for it.
Roxas,
Oh my god.
this
It's just
is
weird. It's weird seeing Sora's face, like you said, it's weird seeing Sora's face on a girl body. And her heels went to boots for some reason. And how is she walking on air? Like,
Shion, this isn't Sonic 06.
it's not Sonic 4 either.
You're next, Roxas. I have to make you
One
a part
of
me
us.
too.
One of us.
Don't you see?
Crap.
That effect looks
Evil.
terrible.
It really did. And you see how we're about to enter a fight, guys? It's gonna be one of the best parts. Oh wait, no, we can't have that.
So much tension and drama is taken away from Bear because she's dead now.
Again.
What I originally thought about doing was,
weird.
since they didn't have that, I was
forgetting
thinking
something
about
really
editing the
important.
fight in, but I'm like, you know what?
You'll
I
be
hate the Shion's second form,
better off
so
now.
I hate
no.
the second form too, but overall I think the fight's pretty good. I enjoy it.
I like the third form and I like the fourth form a lot too.
I still
The
think
second one just goes on for a little too long.
I still think Birth by Sleep is like the best
Did this to you?
bosses in the series, and haha, Shion, you're dying now.
It was my choice
And this is probably
to go away now.
just... this scene, I get what they're going for with it. It's supposed to be sad, but a line we're gonna see here in a few seconds,
And let
they want you to take it seriously and feel bad, but you can't because the line is it's just stupid, basically.
And now I am going back.
I'm going back to Luxord.
Do you think they refer to Sora as because a lot of media does this kind of like a god metaphor, Jesus
Do me a
metaphor?
favor.
Yeah, they really do.
I hate it when
hearts
stuff
that I've
does that.
captured.
Man of Steel did that as well.
He's basically like a
Hearts.
Destiny child,
Yeah.
and that's why I don't like
Set
stuff
them
like that.
free.
The thing is, if they can do it right, I don't really. It doesn't bother me. It's not. I don't like it, but it doesn't really bother me a lot. But when they just don't try with it, it just comes off as lazy writing, just to have a reason why this person's cool.
But you can't
Yep,
let
and then
Zenless
Roxas realised he was
have
Bobby
Kingdom
Drake
Hearts.
and went to join the
You
X-Men.
can't.
I'm Iceman.
Goodbye, Roxas. See you again. I'm glad I got to
This
meet
should be
you.
really sad, but it's not. And the theme helps, I'll give it that. But I think the theme's the main reason
Yeah,
people think it's so
too.
sad.
You are both my best
In
friends.
the world we must defend.
Pokemon! Somebody throws a Pokeball at Shion and catches her.
That's the truth.
Oh, here comes Milan.
No! Shion! Who else will I have ice cream with?
Dumb.
Geotrix, I have one question. Who will I have ice cream with? You can always eat ice cream with Luxord.
Yeah. Okay. As explained, I know what this line means. It's meant to be symbolism because nobodies don't think they have hearts. And when Roxas ate ice cream with Shion, it symbolises all the things they used to do. Like, it made them feel happy. Like, eating ice cream was the closest to what it felt like him having a heart. But it doesn't take away how dumb that line is, so I don't care.
They could have picked something else. It could have been like, well, who else will I be friends with? I don't know. I don't write stuff like this, but still, it would just... It doesn't help.
Do you know my friend, he doesn't like Kingdom Hearts anymore, but when he first played this game, he watched this scene, like, and he didn't play the game again. Even though he was right at the end, he just put it down after that.
Honestly, I don't blame him.
How did this happen?
If I would have known, like, honestly, I love this series, I really do. If I would have known what was going to happen originally when I first played the first game, I probably would have put it back down.
Kingdom Hearts is a weird series, because I love it, but it's hard to recommend. It's a series you have to play for yourself and see if you enjoy it. Like, because when I first, like, looked at it, I was like, this is stupid, but I think I watched SGB's playthrough of it, and I gave it a shot, and I ended up loving it. So it's a series you have to play for yourself, because it's hard to recommend, really.
Yeah.
It just depends on taste. Believe that this game is almost over.
You had to make my Naruto reference. Believe it!
Believe it! That's the only thing I know from Naruto.
That's the only thing you need to know from Actually, that's pretty good. Naruto is also like Kingdom Hearts. If it's something that you have to, like, when you first try it, you will like it, probably. But later on, it gets awful.
Yeah. Okay, this scene in the game was pretty cool, because you take out all these, shadows in one hit.
But we don't even get to see that, because that'd be too hard, you know, to show. God forbid they actually... I mean, I'll give the people this. The people that are making the collections right now, they also make Birth by Sleep and DDD?
Yeah, they do.
I'll give them this. They're really good at making games. I'll give them that. But stuff like this, I just can't defend at all.
DDD was good, but it was more of an experiment, but it was still a fun game. Birth by Sleep, I think, is just overall a really good game.
Which come December, I'll probably get to play for the first time.
Yeah. And here's the scene they've been teasing since KH1.
Which, but also, I really like how, you know, in the KH1 secret ending, I cannot talk at all. The game's messing with me. But it was really cool, and I'll say here, it's still pretty cool, too. But that was when we didn't really know who Roxas was. We just kind of like
no, and Roxas was different. He had like long, straight, and blonde hair instead of a spiky.
Yeah. And that was when they pulled all like, where's Sora at?
Yeah. That scene almost caused my PS2 to crash. That scene lagged like hell on my PS2 version.
Who are you?
You have secret ending, yeah.
I'm here for you. Why are you trying to stop me? Because I want back the rest of Sora's memories. Sora? Enough
I'm gonna be the new main character.
Do you have some kind of plan?
Sora.
I'll set Kingdom Hearts free. Then everything will be the way it was. She'll come back.
That's stupid.
And the
I
three of
hate
us can
stuff
be
like
together.
that when they think they can bring people back because they beat something. I don't care what any form of, like,
just to remember the name.
Like, if it's in anything, it could be in something I love to death, but I will still think that's stupid.
Crazy.
Like, I mean, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. There's an anime I just gonna watch called Mirai Nikki, and spoiler, this kid's family kind of like dies, and he thinks he becomes like a god, he can bring them back. I hate crap like that, just because even if you're a god, you can't do stuff like that.
When they do it, bring it back some. There's always like a catch in everything. When you bring something, it's just, we've seen this before.
Why?
I haven't played the game, but I've seen a few like LPs and stuff of it. Nino Cooney, that's something they do right. Oliver in that wants to bring his mom back, but he realizes at the end that he can't do it. I think that's how you should do it.
That's a good, it's coming to terms with reality. Instead of just being like, look at me, look at this bullshit magic. This is my biggest problem with like wrong music in certain scenes, because Friends in My Heart's fine here, but it still plays when Sora's fighting Riku, to the point I thought it was a glitch in my game. It does not fit here.
Has there been like any glitches found like in this movie type of thing?
I don't think so. Because it's just
I want to see that. That's like one of the only reasons I actually want to do like an LP of Heavy Rain, to see how many glitches I can get to happen.
The SGB glitch was the best.
Oh, it's hilarious.
Why don't you quit?
Because Nomura told me I can't. I'm paid by contract.
Sora.
The last glitch I had was that
thought
Wolf Among
you
Us
were
glitch
stronger
where
than
Bigby's
that.
face disappeared. He was just paralyzing the team.
Get real.
Dude, that's
Which one
amazing.
of us is winning?
I'm gonna link that probably in the video now.
I did
So
not know
it's
what
true.
happened there.
You really are his nobody. Guess Diz was right after all.
What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else.
Well, technically you're Sora, Vin. I'm sure you're gonna be some. You're also part Lux, Sora.
Yeah.
Riku,
Part Terry
please.
Crews.
You have to stop him.
How many times do I have to
He's
beat
part Terry Crews because he put Old Spice on before he went to confront Riku.
That's what gave him the extra Keyblade.
Yeah.
What?
Little did we know Oathkeeper was the Old Spice Keyblade.
The dark
Do you
power
think
that I've been
the
holding
charm
back.
for Oathkeepers is ahead of Terry Crews?
That would be awesome.
If it changes me forever.
Come Guardian.
Da, 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 da. Hey.
How's it going?
Hey Roxas, you suck.
And this is Richard Epcar, right?
Yeah, it's Richard Epcar now. Billy Zane only did it for the first game, I think.
I still like Richard Epcar. I think
Yeah,
he
he's
does a really
pretty
good
good.
job.
Billy Zane just has kind of more hammy kind of performance
Yeah.
to him.
Later, Shion, you're a terrible character. Even though you're probably gonna come back for 3.
You will come back for free. Hey Luxor, come over here, come hang with us.
Luxord better come back for 3.
Best
He
character.
better be the main character,
Do
actually.
you think in 3 they're going to show like all the Org members in their original human form?
I hope so, actually.
Yeah.
I really want to see that.
That'd be pretty cool.
And right here, we had a slight point of desync. I don't know what happened here, because it didn't start till
Yes.
right here, but it fixes,
could
like, after
feel
this
so.
line.
Yeah, it's a bit. Yeah, I remember
Oh, he
the
told
last
you how
time we
he
did
felt,
this.
did he?
It was real. I don't know why it did that. It was
Ridiculous.
real weird.
Nobody cannot feel anything.
If he had met Sora,
The good thing is that the
Things
Riku
might
has the
have been
hood on, you
different.
can't tell.
Yeah.
It fixed there, though, so that's what I don't get. It's like just Diz just didn't want. He was thinking through his mind.
Maybe it's
sorta.
because it was just that certain scene it transitioned into this. It was in that pan shot. Maybe
Yeah.
that fixed it. I don't know.
Roxas, don't be sad. I came from you and Sora. I am you, the same way that I am Sora.
Symbol hug? I
You'll
can't
forget
tell.
me. But the memories themselves will
You
never
could
go
say it's
away.
in the form of a chain.
You'll forget
Memories of
me,
you
but
and me will
you'll
always
remember
be
the memories.
together.
That doesn't make any sense.
Forever.
That really
inside
doesn't it?
him.
I guess she's technically in Roxas's heart. I guess I don't know. I think I think we're looking too deep into this. The first day of a 2-hour tutorial. I'm not looking forward to doing that 2.5.
No,
By the way, there was a Kmart logo back there, but
Oh.
I want that lamp though. That star lamp's pretty cool, and that fish lamp's pretty cool too. But
I always thought that star lamp was a radio. I'm not sure what it is.
I don't know what it. I just think so. I don't know. It's cool looking either way.
Yeah.
Another dream about him.
Terry
Luxord.
Crews. Luxord. And, you know, it's a
Yeah.
it's a fanfic of Luxord and Terry Crews. And don't ask me why I added that in there. It reminds me of the Lion King for some reason. I should have added the Simba roar for some reason.
When Rox woke up from that dream, he's like, I really want to put on some Old Spice now.
Maybe today we'll finally hit the beach.
And because we couldn't have Sanctuary after the battle, which makes me sad, because I prefer after the battle over the original version, but I added in the instrumental version, which I also really love.
I think this fits more. I love this.
I do too. So, would you like to give your final thoughts over days?
Okay. If we're talking about the original DS version, I'll skim over that quickly. It's not a terrible game. The gameplay still works. It's mostly the level design, the boss design. That's what I've got to say about it. In terms of the story, there are moments when Days work. Some of the conflicts are nice, like the Axel and Shion conflict. The whole thing about the org members only looking out for themselves. But the overall story is just trying to be so deep. When you look into it deeper, it's just kind of...
It's just bad.
Yeah, it's just bad. It's just... We talked about it when we last recorded it. The thing which Days does is saying the same thing over and over again, but it's saying it in different ways to make it feel fresh. So it's like, nobody's don't have hearts. How can we have feelings? But we obviously feel them. That's every ice cream conversation. And Shion conflict.
Every fucking ice cream conversation.
Yeah, Days doesn't feel like a cohesive story. It feels like a bunch of scenes which are kind of like loosely tied together to make a story. So like overall, I wouldn't recommend watching Daystar. It's kind of like, it doesn't really mean anything unless you want to find out about Shion and what Riku did and a bit about the organisation, but they don't focus on that. And that's all I've got to say about it, really.
Basically, you said what I was gonna say, except it sounds smarter than what mine did. The thing is, I'm gonna say this here because Days does the same thing with Reaching the Memories. And this is some problem like with the series in general. A lot of the worlds that they use in Days are just reused stuff like they did in Chain of Memories. And in, well, the first game I gave an excuse since it was the first game, but you notice they brought back like Neverland. You don't really do anything new there. I mean, it's the pirate ship and all that, and that is nothing new. That's my problem with a lot of Cage games. A lot of the worlds that they do aren't really that new. Look at, I know I always make the games joke, but look at Olympus Coliseum. A lot of the time it's basically the same thing. You're doing the games. That's it. The only game where it really changes is 2, where you go to the underworld. Yeah. Which, the thing is, I'm guessing for this, but when we saw that trailer of 3 where you're fighting the Rock Titan out in those like plane looking things, that looks a lot like the place where Hercules fights him in the Hercules movie. So I'm hoping in 3, maybe we can go to like Mount Olympus and have something new, maybe?
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind that though, but Days, I don't hate the game, I really don't. It's just a game that I don't like to play that often. I wouldn't recommend it though, like, it's something I can't recommend at all.
That's my problem with Days and Recode, is they seem more fuller than Days, and in terms of gameplay and style as well, because at least Birth by Sleep and Dream Drop Disney, they had original worlds, original music, and just like more gameplay elements to them. What these DS games are, they are dumbed down versions of the original games.
And they don't add anything.
Yeah. Birth by Sleep...
The only portable... Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Birth by Sleep had the command board. Dream Drop just had, and even though flow motion was overpowered, it was quite a cool feature.
Yeah. When it comes to like Cage games, like for people if they just watch and they've never played them before, I mean, start with 1 of course, but just I don't play Days. Just if you can get 1.5, and if you really want to know about it, just watch the movie. And I don't know why I put this in. I just wanted to.
The Mario all together now.
I think it's funny how Rox just kind of matches that, and that wasn't supposed to happen. That kind of just happened on itself. But I don't like. I'm gonna say this here. I'll probably never play Days again. I'm not planning to.
Nah.
But in the future, we talk about doing Recoded, because that's probably what the next one will do.
Yeah.
Would you like to eventually go on to do like Cage 1 and all that eventually?
Yeah, we should. Yeah, we should do that. I think we should do Recoded.
We'll probably do the HD versions though.
And this Gruce's theme sums up Days completely.
Gruce is the member I was talking about adding to the alternate organization members.
Oh yeah.
And by the way, I swear to God, if Gruce is not in Hyrule Warriors, I'm gonna be really pissed off.
If not Gruce, Tingle. It has to be either both of them or one of them.
Did I show you that picture? It's the Tangled wallpaper, but it's Tingle all over it.
No, no.
Oh, I'll just send it to you in a minute. It's hilarious. But like character-wise, like what do you think about like characters in the game?
Well, Shion's just a Mary Sue. She exists there for conflict. She doesn't really have a character of her own. Roxas, he's a bit more emo and whiny here. I like Riku just because he's always cool. Axel's always nice to see. He has one of the best scenes in the game. The org members, not really, they don't really have much development. It's basically more of the same, they don't really develop anyone, and that's my main problem.
Like, there's a reason why we made fun of this game most of the time. It's just because the game, the story's just, I'm saying it's just bad. I can't get into it at all. It's not, like, it's just a boring story. It's not that it bothers me. It doesn't really do anything really that pisses me off. It's just bad. Like, there's nothing goes on with it. The only cage I think that really I consider generally bad is probably DDD, and that's just because all of the stuff they have is just kind of, I don't know how to point it. It feels like they're just giving like a fuck you basically to you.
You can understand Days. DDD is just hard to understand
because there's so much. It's just going on. I don't know.
Yeah.
But next time, like, okay, I forgot to say this, but I'd like to thank the Geotrix for joining me on this.
Well, thank you for having me on here.
Because I probably couldn't sit through a 3-hour movie a day by myself. Halfway through, I'd probably die.
Yeah.
But the next time we probably meet up for the Cage Universe thing, we'll probably be going to the recoded cutscenes or one. We'll probably do recoded cutscenes since it's shorter. Probably. And I'll probably get 2.5 for like a Christmas gift. So probably like when we start the new year, we'll probably
be next year.
So thank you all for watching. I've been Lance with the Pants.
I've been TheGeotrix.
And we'll see you guys another time for another video. Later, guys.
See ya.